If everybody's here, we can begin. But before we begin, I'd like to thank the Digby Creek Bingo Players Association for delaying tonight's game, so we could use the community center for this emergency town meeting.
You owe me a bingo game, Plum.
Sit down, McAvoy, before I throw you out. Now that I have your attention, hat. We can begin. But before we begin, we should take this time to recite our town motto, as a celebration of unity, community, and my own impunity. Everybody put your hand on your heart and repeat after me. We, the people of Digby Creek.
We the people of Digby Creek.
No, that's not right.
No, that's
I
not
think
right.
it's something like,
I think it's something
fourscore
like
and.
fourscore
Digby
and.
Creek ago, you know what, we'll circle back to that at the end. Let's just begin. But before we begin, we should.
Stop stalling, get to the hogs.
Right, sorry. As you've probably all noticed, our town has recently become home to feral hogs. It seems that prayer alone will not be enough to get them to leave, so I've called this town meeting in the hopes of somebody else having a better idea. But before we begin, I have a special guest I'd like to introduce. She's an expert on all things hog related, all the way from Bayville.
We don't need help from any city slickers. Just sign the permit and let me and my boys gun those hogs down.
We can't just shoot the hogs, McAvoy, their blood will dye our streets red, and we can't afford to repaint them. Let's just see what Chubb has to say. Oh, by the way, her name is Chubb Stickland. Sorry Chubb, I probably could have given you a stronger intro.
It's all right, I'm just happy to be here.
So Chubb, in your expert opinion, what do you think we should do with these hogs?
Well, I agree that we shouldn't shoot them.
See McAvoy, even the expert agrees we shouldn't.
All that lead will tarnish the meat. If we want to kill those hogs, we should use knives or swords or something.
Good point, Chubb. With all due respect, I was hoping for a less gruesome approach.
Oh, then why'd you call me?
You said you were an expert.
That's right, best butcher in Bayville. I can carve a hog in 2 seconds flat. Figuratively, of course.
Well, thank you for your suggestion. Let's put that idea on the back burner for now. Oh, good idea, Mayor. We can have a town barbecue, or we can see if there are any other ideas. Preferably ones that don't involve cooking or killing them. Who would like to speak first? Me, I do. All right, and who will speak first?
I will, Mayor Plum.
Oh, here we go.
Hello everyone. As you know, my name is Dave McAvoy. I'm the police chief here in Digby Creek.
Didn't you get fired over in Bayville?
No, I got transferred. Now, ever since these hogs showed up, I've been hearing a lot of crude comments about the lazy pigs in this town. Y'all think you're so slick with your fancy word double entendres, but we all know what you mean. My boys are so demoralized, they've stopped responding to calls altogether.
Is that why nobody showed up when my shed got robbed?
No, that was before our boycott.
All right, McAvoy, do you have an actual solution this time? Because I'm not signing that permit.
Well, I actually think that, if we used what's left of our city's budget to invest in those tanks I've been after, we could make this problem go away in 2 seconds flat. Literally, of course.
A tank?
Don't think of it as a weapon of war, think of it as a multi-purpose community center.
Well, sorry Dave, as much as I'd love to buy you a tank and watch you blow up what's left of our little town, there's just no money left in the budget for tanks. What? Where'd the money go? It got spent on things. Now, if we can just focus on the issue at hand.
This city's going to the birds under your watch, Plum.
Sit down, McAvoy. You don't know what you're talking about.
If we don't act now, those hogs are going to replace us.
Hogs can't replace people, they don't even have thumbs. Hey, you two, knock it off. Sigh. Sorry everybody. I just really hate that guy. Now, does anybody else have an idea?
Doesn't your town have an animal control board that should be handling this? Now that doesn't seem fair. Hi, Mary Mocha, animal control, and I don't think it should be my responsibility to deal with these hogs.
Why not?
Because I'm scared of them. You've all seen them, they're feral. And in all my days as an animal control captain, I've learned that the best way to handle a feral animal is to let it do whatever it wants and not intervene. That doesn't sound right. Well, it's worked out pretty well for us so far, City Slicker.
No, it hasn't. That's why we're having this town meeting.
Oh. Well, either way, I think that the mayor should sign Dave's permit and let us shoot those hogs. Nothing wrong with a little extra iron in your diet.
Now we're talking.
We aren't shooting the hogs. Bone Matthews, you haven't said your idea yet. Oh, well, I was just thinking. If we cook the hogs before we shoot them, then there won't be any. Can't anybody here come up with a humane solution? Oh, I work at the Humane Society. Perfect. How would you deal with these hogs? Well, at the Humane Society, we can only kill animals. Oh boy, if no one adopts them. So, if the entire town agrees not to adopt the hogs, we can humanely put them down. Thank you, but I specifically asked for...
How do you put them down?
Well, there wasn't any money in the budget for anesthetic, so we just do it the old-fashioned way. Alright, let's focus up here. You see, first we put the animals in burlap sacks. Does it have to be burlap? Okay, settle down. I don't know, that's just how we do it. Then we take the bags of animals down to the river.
You mean the creek?
Guys, no, we take them to a river in Bayville. That way it can't be traced back to us.
Yep, that's how you do it.
If we can just... But there's no money in the budget left for burlap sacks. In that case we probably should just shoot them. We can't.
Mayor Plum, you're the only person in this town that doesn't want to see those hogs shot.
Why don't you want us to shoot them?
Yeah, Mayor, you haven't given us a reason yet. They're right, you know. It is the best option left.
But we can't.
Why not?
Tell us.
Why can't we shoot the hogs?
Because they're my hogs.
Gasp.
That's right. I spent our town's budget on a bunch of feral hogs. There, now you know the truth. Happy? No. Why would you buy a bunch of feral hogs? I was tricked. Swine-dulled. I met a man who told me that he could make all of my wildest dreams come true. I thought he was talking about a blowjob. You all know how badly I've wanted to be a part of a sex scandal. But after I paid him, before I knew it I was knee-deep in hogs.
Oh, I thought you'd be getting the blowjob.
At first it wasn't so bad. I kept them at the dog park, told everybody they were large pugs. It worked for a while, but then they started multiplying, and they got out of control. I know we can't keep them, but if we kill them we'll have nothing to show for it. Why didn't you just tell us the truth? Because I was worried you'd all be disappointed in me.
Of course we're disappointed in you, you blockhead.
That money was supposed to go towards paving Main Street. We can't afford to keep painting over the dirt.
And we still need to add colors to the traffic lights.
And I want my tanks.
You're all right. I'm sorry, I failed you as this town's treasurer.
I thought you were the mayor.
No, that's just my name.
Boo,
You
Mayor.
doomed us
Mayor
all.
Boo, I
Plum, you
say.
suck.
Everybody stop. Look around you. We've all made mistakes. Mary, remember when your mom gave all her money to that Nigerian prince, and the town held a fundraiser to get her back on her feet?
Yeah. And then she spent the money on a plane ticket to go meet him, and I never saw her again.
And 10, remember when you spent all of your money on feral hogs? That was different. And Dave? Well, our NDAs prohibit us from discussing your mistakes, but my point is, we're a town. We're supposed to have each other's backs. It's like our town motto says, we the people of Digby Creek. No, that's not right. I think it's something like 40, and I think we get the idea. Thank you, Bone Matthews. And I suppose, if the whole town agrees that we should shoot the hogs, well, I guess that wouldn't be so bad.
Hooray! We can make a community event out of it.
Wow, that's a great idea, Dave. We can sell tickets, and people can pay to shoot the hogs.
I can butcher the pigs they shoot. I can help control the crowds.
And I'll also be there. We can call it Pigsby Day. You guys, I think Pigsby Day is going to be the best day of the year. Let's get planning. God bless Digby Creek.
The Pigsby Day Massacre has gone down as one of the greatest tragedies in modern history. The citizens of Digby Creek, untrained and incapable of wielding their police force's excessive artillery, were quickly taken out by friendly fire. The few survivors were devoured by the hogs. After acquiring a taste for human flesh, the hogs left Digby Creek behind in search of more victims. And so, Digby Creek stands as a testament to the power of faith. If its citizens had continued to pray for everything to work itself out, they would still be here today. Instead, they allowed their faith in the Lord Almighty to be shaken, and were punished thusly. The end.